we were talking about James Woods and how it's not okay to like James Woods on Twitter anymore.
Well, we're talking about because of Jussie Smollett, who obviously the news came out.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Is it Smollett?
Where's the accent?
First of all, I want to start this podcast by saying this. I'm just so grateful that Jussie has been exonerated.
I'm glad justice has been served.
And that's what I was going to say.
And finally, a black man didn't get screwed over by our justice system.
And
it's about goddamn time.
Because because Chicago politics is not at all corrupt.
Some say it's the most
Billy,
corrupt
you're
town
a fucking liberal,
so
I want to hear what you have to say, you fucking lefty.
Yeah, because Miami has no issues.
This is what my Twitter feed looks like after I'm on Rogan's show.
Yeah, right?
It's just, you fucking libtard, cook, snowflake, homo. Like, it's like, thanks for listeing.
Yeah. Thanks for
Glad
the
you
views.
like the podcast.
Thanks for the views.
Christopher Hitchens, one time, this woman goes, "You're obviously a liberal." And he said, "Well, I take my defense to that because I'm actually a socialist and we consider liberals to be dangerous compromisers."
You got these. The only thing missing from that impersonation, I wouldn't know how you do it, is the ice from the whiskey. Like,
my God,
just the ice moving around in the glass. Yeah. I miss Hitchens.
I do too.
Like, his voice right now in this world is like desperately needed.
Yes, but what did you liberal son of a bitch? You cheered when he was exonerated?
I don't know what happened. First of all, I don't believe that he was exonerated any more than the president was just exonerated, okay, by his own attorney general. So I don't. It seems like they struck some kind of plea deal.
Well, did you see the governor of Chicago came out, the chief of police came out,
the mayor, and
the mayor, and was like, "This is not justice was not served."
Yeah.
It was over their head.
I don't care what Rahm Emanuel. What did Ari Emanuel have to say about it? That's what I want to know.
You know, Rahm Emanuel, Ari Emanuel, who owns WME.
Yeah.
That's his brother.
Oh wow!
That's successful family.
A couple of ball busters.
Yeah, and Rahm Emanuel.
Great time to hang out.
To be a white man in America.
Oh my God,
it's a great time.
Well, they're both Jewish, so let's not conflate white and Jewish.
Speaking of what time, I got my Zionist conspiracy meeting I got to get to. Hard out here.
But I think James, you have the picture, Chin, because James Wood posted. I don't know what he said on it, but he posted a picture of Jussie Smollett with Obama's because they said Michelle Obama, because that's why it's above even the Chicago police, because it went above their head. So Michelle Obama called it a favor, and Jesse Jackson. I didn't realize how powerful he was.
So Michelle Obama's former aide, there is a whole text chain, an email chain, I guess, to the assistant to the DA, apparently, or something. And some of it I read.
I don't know.
You can play this article.
But nobody would have thought they could get away with that. This was such a high-profile case that everybody is talking about. Oh, there's a score.
Yeah. Of course, began as
picture of them with the Obamas.
Yeah. You can just go to Twitter and type in James Wood.
James Wood. Yeah, I was saying that. Like, I feel like. I tweeted something about the movie The Specialist. I don't know if you remember this terrible movie from '94.
With Sylvester Stallone
and Sharon Stone. I mean, come on.
You don't like it?
It's terrible. No, I love it because it's like one of these horrible '90s Miami movies. It was shot all in Miami when Stallone had a house down there, and I posted like some funny scenes from it, including this. James Woods is really hilariously brilliant in it.
Oh, that's right.
Because he's the only one who knows it's a comedy. Like, he's the only one who was let in on the fact that the movie was a piece of shit.
Great actor.
He's so good in it and so funny. And then people started, and then I realized, like, James Woods now is kind of like at this moment in his career where, like, you know, Michael Jackson is and like Bill Cosby are. Like,
we just forget
people
all
came
the stuff
down on
he did.
Well, yeah, people came down on me for like, this guy's a lunatic. What are you doing? Why are you celebrating this man? I'm like, I'm not celebrating. I posted a clip.
But he's a
from
different
movie.
type of lunatic. Like, he's not like a dangerous.
He's just
lunatic,
conservative,
right? He's just crazy.
Yeah, he's just crazy.
He's just crazy.
Well, is he crazy or is he just conservative?
He's crazy.
He's crazy.
Yeah,
have you seen this? Yeah.
No, I haven't seen
Have you seen an interview in the last 10 years, B?
No, I've not.
No,
I know.
I don't know. Yeah, but it's not like he's hurt people like Jackson or fucking.
No, but people are treating it like he's over. It's over. You can't like him anymore. You can't like his work anymore. And I don't really know.
No, I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, and I suspect, by the way, he was always crazy.
You
and
think?
like now it's just, I think we get older, we become magnified, horrible versions of ourselves.
Or something happens.
Part of his talent,
right.
part
Is there an accident or something?
Part of his talent.
Some guys get hit in the head or something, like fall on the bike and then they're
concussion.
batshit
CTE.
crazy.
It's CTE.
Tell me about
James
it.
Woods got CTE.
No, I think what happened was he's always been a really, really intense actor and a like a really kind of, if you ever listen, like his movies are amazing because he's able to access that emotion. So he was obviously a very emotional guy. And I think he got caught up in this right-left thing and saw the left as taking over the country, and probably suffers from that kind of paranoia where he's like, I got to wage a one-man fight here. That's what it feels like.
You're also just crazy. Like if you fall into that so deep, you crazy, bro.
Yeah.
If that consumes your life.
Well, let me see. He got blackballed in Hollywood, apparently. I don't know.
He claims because of his politics, which is not an illegitimate.
No, he's
thing.
a great actor. So
he could have been difficult to work with. He could have been crazy on set.
He seems like a joy.
Director's like, you know what? I'm all set.
Seems like
I never heard he was difficult actually to work with.
No, I never heard.
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
There was never that rumor. He was always a guy you wanted in your movies.
Well, apparently not.
Star. Yeah.
Apparently not.
Where's the tweet though? Where's the tweet?
You mean that
take
Tim
it
Allen
down?
sitcom?
Oh, there he is. What's in your wallet?
Just
Race
got the
car.
picture from our boy.
What's
here.
in your? Oh, I see. Hashtag.
Did he have to take it down or something?
Oh,
there it
no,
is.
that was it.
Go back it.
It was. It's Hashtag Jussie Smollett. Michelle Obama holding the race car.
No, there's an actual picture that he sent me right now too.
Yeah, there's an actual picture that he posted. Why is it not coming up? Did you do it?
But
Is it that one?
Well, questions.
Questions. Here's your answer. It's just Jussie Smollett with the Obamas. I guess there's some crazy ties with him and the Obamas.
Well, that's not so fair because at the end of the day, the guy is he's talented. He's probably really fun. She didn't know, and a lot of celebrities spend time with the Obamas, right?
And there's the Chicago connection.
You don't know you're dealing with
there's
a fucking
Chicago connection.
You don't really know. Yeah,
There's
and
a Chicago connection.
You don't know you're dealing with a fucking.
But I wouldn't call Jussie Smollett a celebrity. It's not like you can call up the White House and be like, yo, and they're like, Jussie Smollett from Empire?
Yeah.
Come on down. Say no more.
They might have liked
It's
the
not
show.
like he's Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, but they might have liked the show. Also, with those shows, sometimes they stage these things where you go to the White House, you meet everybody. So those pictures don't say anything. Is what I'm trying to say. Those are essentially. And that's an award ceremony or something where he was a singer. I don't fucking know.
Well, they're at events.
Jussie Smollett's family worked for them, right? In Chicago. There's a ton of ties.
There's a lot of ties.
There's a ton of ties.
Which, by
it's
the
not
way,
like they invited the Empire staff just because their ratings were killing on Fox.
They're ties.
Yes.
No, there are deep ties between
you gotta look
Jussie
into
Smollett.
It, yeah, it's super interweaved.
I'm not saying that this wasn't corruption at the worst level.
At the highest level.
Because I believe, according to what I have seen, that Michelle Obama did get her aide to intervene and somehow she called in a favor to get the charges dropped, which I don't think helps Jussie Smollett.
I definitely helps him. He's not going to prison. So his career was over from day one.
Well, actually, the 16 counts are actually, so every time you lie to the cops, that's a count. But in fact, it's the same charge, right? So in fact, a good lawyer would have said, look, these are 16 counts, but what the cops were so mad, he was giving them a runaround, so that they every time you lie to the cops, that would be what's considered obstruction of justice. So that's a count. The next count. But really, the entire lie, a lawyer would say, look, there's a whole lie here. It's one count.
One.
And usually one count, you'd pay fines, and you wouldn't necessarily do jail time.
You would do something, especially convicted by a jury.
Usually community service and a big fine.
Big fine. Yeah. So his fine was 10 grand. This is the problem with the mayor goes, that doesn't cover a fucking 30 minutes of the efforts we put in to get this shit done.
That's right.
I think that's problematic. I think the Cook County prosecutor, I would have to think, did not want to take the political risk of like just brushing this high profile, like internationally discussed case under the rug. That doesn't do anybody any good politically or otherwise. I don't understand. I can't imagine. It would be incredibly reckless if that's what happened here. But you have to realize that first-time offender, like Callan said, like they obviously were overcharging him, and the Cook County prosecutor take a look at the case and say, this is what we should do here. This is how you. That's why they make plea bargains. That's
also Chicago has bigger fish to fry. Someone dies like every 3 seconds in the
He still should have. That it still makes zero sense that all charges are dropped. It makes zero sense.
This is the biggest thing happening in Chicago right now. There are no problems greater. Than
I agree with you
Chicago.
Contextually.
I'm not that. I'm really not even that upset about it.
Well,
it's
for
it's
me,
weird.
I didn't care about it much before. And I don't really find myself caring that much about it.
No,
me neither.
I agree that
when he got off, went no.
I agree. Perspective is perspective, and I agree 100%. I just think that it does say something about our justice system. I don't like that.
Is anyone surprised that it's crooked? It's like when the college thing came out.
But you should still be up in arms about it. So in other words,
but what are you going to do?
Okay, so what you do is you voice your concern. Look, if you don't, and corruption, if you have a politician that can call in a favor, that degrades our justice system.
If that's what happened, I agree.
And
with
you
that.
can't just say it's politics. You've got to go, that's outrageous. And obviously, one of the frustrating things is there's not much we can do.
That's what I'm going to say. What are you going to do?
Well, what you do is you voice your
protest?
Outrage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because it is, and if we have a justice system where it becomes an economy of influence, where who you know gets you off, which, by the way, is the case we do have a lot of corruption, but my God, if it gets to the point where we're Mexico.
I was going to say we're Mexico.
You're fucked.
Mexico's super
You're
fucked.
fucked.
Spoiler alert. We're fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you.
Yeah.
But no, our justice system still works. But
Does it?
Well, let's talk about it. You know, that's
the rich and powerful are above the law, unequivocally.
Correct.
We used to pretend like that wasn't the case. We used to have people in power
not
who
above
would
the law.
still try. Absolutely.
But I do agree that if you're rich and powerful, you have a better chance of getting off. That's never been any different since the founding of the republic. However, the rich and powerful do go to jail. Like the Spectre and certain guys do get convicted.
As long as Aunt Becky goes to
No, we
goes
do
to
have,
Sing. I'm cool with that.
We do have a justice system that still remains to an extent impartial. You look at this whole college cheating scandal. They're in deep shit. It sucks, but you're still getting arrested. You're still having to answer charges. You still have to hire a lawyer. When you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times bang, while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as inspiration?
It's a gift. Really.
It's a gift.